Okay, ma'am. First of all, it's the first time we are meeting to each others, and I don't know about you, and I hope you also don't know about me. So, would you like to introduce yourself first of all?
Yeah, of course. My name is Jaya. I am connected from Jharkhand. I have completed my post graduation in English literature, and nowadays I am working on my communication skill as well as English spoken skill. I have started uploading on YouTube some conversational video with our co-learner and trainer, and in order to learn this language fully. That's a brief introduction of mine.
So
And it's
nice.
your turn. Yeah.
Absolutely, it's my turn. So, this is MD Aleja talking to you from Bihar. And if you will talk about my qualification, so I have done my engineering from Haryana. Currently, I'm running my own institute in my district. On the other hand, I used to go in a school which is nearest to me. Yeah, as a teacher. So that's all about me.
Okay, yeah, it's lovely to know about yourself that you have a degree of BTech and right now you are doing as a job of a teacher in a Bihar.
Ye-
Very
Yeah.
good. Then which standard children are you teaching right now?
Class 6 to 10, I used to teach.
You also inspire them to speak English language too.
Yeah.
Okay. Then tell me that how you incline toward this language, how you start to learn the spoken skill. Because in Bihar and Jharkhand, that I am also from the Jharkhand, so I know fully well that there is no any environment of English spoken in our area. The many rural people only prefer to speak their mother tongue in daily conversation. It's very hard to maintain spoken English. Then tell me briefly that how you incline toward this.
Yeah, it's so nice question you have asked me. So let me elaborate. Do you know, ma'am? Actually, I started my journey class ninth. Okay, where I was a CBSE student, class nursery to class 8. But after 8, I left the school. I jumped to the Bihar board. And
Okay.
there was a teacher in my coaching where I was taking coaching. So he was fluent in English. He used to speak in the class. So I was, getting excited that how they are speaking. I was also trying to connect with them. That can I, talk to the people by English language. I was just very happy to see him. I just followed him, and that then he gave so many rules and regulations. He taught about the tenses, models, all this thing. And there was a friend, his name was Lakhan. Both we were talking to each other, we were practicing. It was my initial stage. Then after completing my coaching, then I go to the like Patna. So there were no environment. Just I was passing time. There were no environment. I was just preparing for my exam. So then what happened? I was just thinking, but one thing was very clear in my mind that I will speak English one day. It was the, intention, and you can say that my motivation that I will one day learn and I will speak in the front of people. Then I go to the Haryana where, as I told you that I have completed my engineering. So there were two friends who told me about application, one of the very famous application. I think you maybe know about Hello application. By
Hello,
Hello,
yeah.
yeah, by Hello application, I connected with so many people across the world, and by that way, you can say that I just try to connect with the people day by day, and just I improving myself. And on the other hand, you know what? Actually, about this application, a Skype application, is also helping me a lot because I try to connect with the people and express all the things which I just want to share. And one
Yes,
of the
yes.
very good point you have mentioned that both we come from Bihar and Jharkhand. There is no environment. Yeah, absolutely, I agree with your point because there is no other person, even whoever is nearest to me, they don't speak English. But it's all about the social media. I think that which helped me to speak out and. In the class where I used to teach, so maximum time I try to describe all the thing in English. So this is the journey, ma'am. And what
Yeah,
about you?
Fascinating. I have completed my post graduation in English literature, but that time I am not aware with the fact that we can speak this. I see English just as a language. I read a lot novels, drama, and I mug up many vocabulary. But that time I am not using such type of vocabulary in my daily conversation. So I forget many things. I note down many diaries. I learned many grammatical rules. But after some time, many occasion I realized that we need to practice. Without doing practice, it's not possible to speak this language. So I start to speaking and I try to use all the vocabulary in our conversational daily conversation. And I start to listening as much as I can. So it's my journey start, and I'm only doing work on my communication skill in 6 months only. Yeah, but it's a very beneficial for me. We should try to do practice in regular basis. Then I have another question for you, that how the social media and internet play the role of learning this language. If any learners, yeah, just such like the you and me, who don't have any environment of English speaking around themselves, their family member, their relative, their school, college, they did all education in Hindi medium. If they eager to learn this language, the role of social media and internet play, they need to go any coaching classes, yeah, online offline classes, yeah, it's sufficient for them to in use of AI platform, such like you just mentioned that Hello application as Fluency, Josh Talk, many available, and Chat GPT now it's the famous and very helpful. What's your opinion about this?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that social media are playing a vital role for upgrading ourselves, because you see, just you are sitting over there in Jharkhand and I am over here. We are talking to each other because of social media. And apart from that, you see that there are so many online classes as well. If you don't know, you just go and search about, you will easily get it. There is I think that there is no need to force more and more, because just you go and check it. Past I have heard so many people, they used to say that if we did not know about any particular word, so you used to go in a dictionary and we search. It take time, but in the same case in social media, I think you go and search in Google, you will easily get within 1 second. So you see the fastest. So this is the like a very good role playing in our life. Apart from English, whatever you want to learn, okay, you go and you can easily learn. And as you mentioned about so many application like Jostock, where you can give your feedback and everything, it's also playing roles. Social media, without social media, I don't think that which whatever I know right now in the front of you, just because of social media, I think. Yeah.
Then according to you, it's a sufficient for learning this language. Yeah, the any person who want to learn this language need to attend any classes.
And
What?
yeah, absolutely. If you don't know basic rule and regulation, if you don't know basic things, so how you will speak? Suppose that one example I'm giving you. If you don't know about the tense, when you will, how you will use present tense, past tense, future tense. So at least you should know about the basic grammar. Then you will
Instagram.
speak. Yeah, and practice make you perfect. So how you will practice because of social media nowadays? Physically, if you will talk in the front of the people, they will ignore. If they are not interested, you are still, you will say that no, I just want to talk with you. So how it not possible, because he is ignoring. So it's something like social media. Whenever you want, whatever the time, just you connect with the people and you talk to them. So
Yeah, I am
this.
totally agree with you that if you don't have any environment of English spoken, we can create environment by using the social media. Whatever you are doing, you watching the reels, yeah, anything you can watch in English form,
Hmm.
English language, and by using nowadays AI teacher are available by many platform. It's a very helpful for the beginner. And if you don't have the knowledge of any vocabulary, you can easily go in Google's and search out, and you can hear the real pronunciation, how you can pronounce that words, and many examination.
Yeah.
So really, it's a working very good. And then, what's your advice for the beginner? How we can follow to learn this language? What's problem you face in your initial learning period?
Yeah, absolutely. In initial time, everybody, thought that it's a very hard language. It's not easy. It's not cup of tea that we will easily take
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
What actually I want to say that first of all, you need to focus on that your listening. Listening is one of the very important thing. Like listening is so called the professional of speaking. If you will listen well, so you will speak well. And speaking is also, you know by with someone you can talk, you can speak, so it's also somewhere help you. And basic grammar, you know as far as possible, you do try to do work hard, and you will easily within 1 month, if you are not comfortable, so definitely I'm promising you that within 6 months you will be able to talk with the people, but at least
yeah.
do consistent.
Yeah, that you mentioned that consistency is play a vital role of learning anything, not only English language, but many person see the advertisement that learn English in 30 days, 50 days, 90 days. It's a very I don't believe in all those things because it will take time and it's totally depend on your hard work, how you are immerse yourself in this language and how you do practice and how you create environment around yourself is totally up to you. And it will take time, but if you are eager to learn this language, definitely one day you are able to speak this language because it's a not um, hard things for learning because English is only a language. By using your daily conversation, you can grab it easily. Yeah.
Mm. And one thing I want to put over here, that without English nowadays, is we are living in a modern world.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
it is possible that if you connect with the people, let's forget about Bihar and Jharkhand. Let's move toward the South India, where people, they don't speak Hindi, they do not understand how you will communicate with them. So first of all, you have to know about this language. Apart from that, there are, if you want to get a job, so you should know about this language, because nowadays it's okay you have a knowledge about the mathematics, science, all this thing, but if you are unable to explain all this thing by English language, I think that it's useless. I think it's
Yeah, yeah.
useless because you have knowledge, you are unable to express the thing, it's useless.
You are
Yeah.
you are absolutely right here because India we have a diverse background and diverse language and culture. If you connect with each other, the every state has their own mother tongue, like Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, Uriya, and Bengali, Hindi, but all the peoples are not know their mother tongue because the mother tongue is different, difficult from than the English language. If you try to learn the Kannada or Telugu, it's become a very hard task for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Comparison
because
of
English is acceptable worldwide, if you will learn this language, particular language, so you will go across the world, anywhere you can, communicate
English
with.
is a global language, so
um,
you can use this language in all the world. So
mm,
everyone must try to learn this language
mm,
for
Absolutely.
survival. Yeah,
Mm.
because our government are also published so their documents in English medium in the High Court, Supreme Courts, the judge, and every advocate speak only English. It doesn't matter that you know or don't know English, but your case also running in English medium. So
Yeah.
for every if your good life survive in this life, you must know English language. This is the importance of language. But many person don't aware with the fact that they at least not start to yeah learning this language because I know that many persons, the famous person of the Bihar and Jharkhand, educated person, leaders, and actors are not able to speak this language very well.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I agree with your point. There are so many people. I think that since childhood they never thought about this importance of English language. And there are so many examples I can give you who is really very wonderful in English. Like one of the leaders from Bihar, he's BJP's, I think that leaders, he is speaking very well. So it depends person to person. Someone is interested, someone is not interested. But I think according to the situation problem, nowadays we should learn this language because it's important. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, thanks for joining me, and thanks for share your insight and your experience with me. And it's a very good and wonderful session with you. Wish
Yeah,
a good day. Bye. Have a good
absolutely.
day.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm very happy to meet a person who belongs to Jharkhand. We were before same state, but right now we have separated. So I'm very
Separated,
happy,
yeah.
and really it's a wonderful session we have done. And